So we're still in April's harvest, and we're at the midnight turn. So it's just turned from April 6th to April 7th, and there's not much happening. It's night, there's a rainstorm, and a lot of the troops are not in contact anyway. Um, so Anderson's brigade and Gibson's brigades are continuing to follow their orders, and they cross Duncan Field. They capture the western end of the sunken road. This is unopposed. Chambers' brigade is just south of the Hornet's Nest, and Pond recovers from his rout and becomes disorganized, and the rain continues. And for the Union midnight turn, there's no word from Buell, so he hasn't shown up yet. And Prentiss's 6th Division is continuing to fall back, and the bulk of the division is gathering on the Savannah Road near the Cloud Farm. The storm is really preventing straggler recovery at this point, so not much happens. So then we go to the 1 a.m. turn. It's still night, it's still raining, so not much is going to happen. Chalmers' brigade captures the Hornet's Nest. There's nobody there anymore. Pond's brigade now recovers from disorganized to shattered, but there's no other activity. And then the Union part of the turn has Colonel Peabody moving into the Cloud home. Albin's regiment moves toward Mulberry Field, along with Ingersoll's cavalry. And Prentiss is just going to have to now be concerned with setting up a position, and when he has an opportunity to try to recover whatever stragglers he can if the rain stops. Then we go to the 2 a.m. turn. General Bragg has captured the locations that were in his orders, so he's considered fulfilled, so now he has no orders. Unfortunately, Ruggles' division is wrecked, so that's not good, and Withers' division is nearly wrecked. So the problem here is, even with new orders, it's going to be difficult for this corps to do anything. As far as the Union goes, Prentiss's division almost gets into their new position. General Buell finally is starting to arrive at Pittsburgh Landing, so General Grant maybe will be able to get some sleep, maybe. But the rainstorm is preventing much from happening. It's affecting movement and, straggler recovery and things like that. So then we go to the 3 a.m. turn, and this is when the rain finally ends. So General Johnston gets to work writing orders for Breckinridge to resume his attack at Wicker Field. Remember, he had a corps attack stoppage earlier. However, he won't get this order until 5 a.m. Beauregard decides to order Polk's First Corps to attack the Union forces at Jones Field. That order will arrive at 4 a.m. next turn. The Confederate forces now have an opportunity to recover stragglers because the rain has stopped. So they would like to be as close to full strength when daylight arrives, and that's really about all that happens there. And then in the Union part of the 3 a.m. turn, Bruce's brigade and Ammen's brigade arrive and move to the river transport with General Nelson. These are part of Buell's army, and the Union is just remaining in place and also working on straggler recovery. We go to the 4 a.m. turn, still technically a night turn, and orders from General Beauregard do arrive at Polk's headquarters, and he gets the picture, but he's in delay. And the Confederates recover more stragglers, and all of the units' morale is back to normal. As far as the Union goes, Ammen's brigade and General Nelson arrive at Pittsburgh Landing. Bruce's brigade is waiting for transports, and Prentiss's division is rounding up stragglers. That's all that happened at 4 o'clock. So we go to the 5 o'clock turn. Polk is still in delay on his orders. Meanwhile, though, Breckinridge receives his orders to attack Wicker Field. He doesn't really understand why Johnson wants this attack, and so the order is delayed as he thinks about it. And he continues collecting stragglers as well. As far as the Union portion of the turn, Bruce's brigade lands at Pittsburgh Landing. Amen's brigade moves inland, and other units are collecting stragglers. There are no new orders. Now we go to the 5:30 turn, starting with the Confederates. The evening has now lifted, and it's twilight. General Johnston sends orders to Hardee's 3rd Corps to advance along to Duncan Field and to hold that position against the enemy. And this order will arrive next turn at 6 o'clock. Neither of the Confederate commanders implement any of their orders yet. Forrest's cavalry rides out to cover the crossroads east of the mill near Owl's Creek. Then we go to the Union portion of the turn. General Buell orders Nelson to advance along the Tennessee River with the 4th Division until he is to the east of Cloud Field. Nelson is currently at the headquarters of the Army of the Ohio, so he receives the orders in person. Nonetheless, they are delayed as he comes up with his plan. So that brings the 5:30 turn to a close. Please stay tuned for the 6 o'clock turn. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.